I think we should attack Sanguine Island. In my opinion. I normally wouldn't say that, but I feel like Brian should petition the Senate to send an army. And I feel like that's the main target. I think that's where Brian's going to push it. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen, right? But, you know, I feel like that makes the most sense in roleplay. We already know that that's a location where these things are coming from, and I think it should be bombed. I think I've made my decision as to what needs to be done.
What was that?
I need to talk to the Senate.
Okay, what's the ask?
We need to go to war with Sanguine.
Sanguine, huh? Jaeger? What's he
Yep.
got to do with this?
That's where it's all coming from.
What, the bombs?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. How'd you find that out?
By doing police work.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm saying, you know, did we catch anybody? What's going on?
All right. So let me paint you the picture. Obviously, some of this is sensitive. In fact, some of this I was only going to send your way, as there's only few individuals who are aware. We've been doing a UC op on that island for over a month. We have eyewitness testimony by sworn officers who witnessed the transfer of explosives to a number of individuals. So then Cap Terranova, Mr. K. We also have links to similar trades being made to members of Gulag Gang. In addition to this, the Saints, we believe, are maybe bringing it over heroin. And nonetheless, I'm collating a series of reports over the last 2 weeks. That will show some very clear ties as to where these are landing and who's behind it. In regards to what happened to Mission Row PD, SDSO, etc., I know at least one of the primary actors. But here's the thing. Yeah. Are we going to charge the man for murder? Yes. Is it going to rely heavily on circumstantial evidence? Of course. Bank transactions, GPS locations, all that jazz, right? I'm sure there'll be an argument about, oh, you know, I just happen to be trying to take a shit at these various locations, or whatever bullshit excuse there is. However, one individual going to jail, a handful of individuals going to jail, members of Gulag, members of Chang Gang, maybe the Saints, and none of that stops the root cause. That island is the primary risk. Because just because we take one guy down doesn't mean it won't stop. Now, I'm not saying going to war with Sanguine is going to stop it forever, but I think at this stage a message needs to be sent.
All right. So you want, you know, basically to present your case to the Senate and then get authorization from them to deploy military?
Correct.
And is this just like wipe off Sanguine off the face of the map, or giving them a chance to surrender? What's the goal?
Either or.
Okay.
If it means we got to put a gun in Jaeger's mouth to get him to clean house, so be it.
So I guess my take is I'm kind of sick of it.
Yeah, agreed.
And, you know, in the past, I have been someone who has kind of resisted being the heavy hand of justice. I've tried to be everybody's friend. Like, I've tried to be their, like, approachable grandpappy.
Yeah.
You know, I've tried to be the mediator and all that, and I'm kind of done with it, to be honest. So I'm at the point where I'm thinking about, you know, taking all plea deals off the table, taking away all leniency for all crime, regardless of who it is or what it is, until someone either snitches on the person or confesses to killing Sam Bass. And aside from that, I'm also of the mind to start doing some other heavy-handed shit, to the point where I might even work with Aegis. I know I thought I'd never say that, but I'm kind of just sick of these people. I don't trust Lang Buddha. I think he's still a criminal. I think he always has been.
What the
And
fuck?
I think that, you know, well, I think everyone sort of draws their own shades of gray as to how corrupt and involved they are in things.
And it would need to be.
I think those people need to be beyond reproach. And my position would be, I don't know how to phrase this. Essentially, they would have to swear an oath to the state or to the federal government, however you're gonna phrase it. And those people would need to act only in the interest of the government at all times. And they would, you know, forego any past sworn allegiances, alliances, etc. To the point where if they were to break that oath, we just throw them in a hole forever.
I agree. I think it would also require a level of checks and balances.
Yeah.
To ensure that one isn't towing the other.